everyone, I'm Rowena
And I'm Savina.
and you're watching
TheSissociate.
First of all,
Happy
Halloween! Welcome to our Halloween special episode.
So, in today's video, we're going to be talking about facial hair removal.
Now, facial hair removal is a daunting task, isn't it? But there are various ways to tackle it. You have temporary solutions such as threading, waxing, tweezing, etc. And also there are other permanent solutions such as electrolysis, laser hair removal, etc.
In this video, we're not going to be talking about the permanent hair removal solutions, just the temporary ones. Now, let's talk about first of the temporary solutions, threading. Threading is a really good way to get rid of your facial hair, but it definitely needs special skills and is very painful, right? We used to actually do threading before, not by ourselves, but we used to get it done earlier. It was pretty easy and cheap, and your hair would grow back very slowly as compared to shaving, but it was very, very painful and both of us had to give it up.
Alright, the next one among the temporary hair removal solutions is tweezing. Now, tweezing is also a very effective method of facial hair removal, but it tends to get a little slow because you have to target every single hair follicle at once and it can get quite painful.
And very time consuming as well.
But unlike threading, I have not given up on tweezing completely. I still use it till date to target some special sensitive spots, especially under the eye area and things like that, where your other things can't reach, like a razor can't reach, especially under your eye.
Now, let's talk about facial hair waxing. Now, we personally do not recommend facial waxing because, first of all, it can get very, very painful. And also, it can cause redness, irritation, and cause little bumps all over your face. Bumps or rashes, which I personally have experienced one time because I tried to do a do-it-yourself waxing on myself. And I tried to wax off my sideburns, but this whole area was filled with bumps after I did that. So I never did it after that. Waxing can also sometimes cause bleeding and scarring over your face. So personally, we would not recommend it. And it's also believed that it can stretch your skin and cause wrinkles. I'm not sure how true that is, but if it is true, then why would you voluntarily want to create wrinkles over your face? So stay away from it. It's not that great.
If you are someone for whom facial waxing has worked in the past, then you might as well continue. But if you're someone new and just venturing out into the world of facial hair removal, we'd recommend to stay away from it because you never know what can go wrong.
Now, let's get to our personal favorite, shaving. So my facial shaving routine, I generally use the facial razor only. I don't use any other razors. These work best for me and they get in every corner easily for me.
Whereas I use both these and these kind of regular men's facial razors. On these areas, I tend to use these razors. On difficult areas like under your eyes, I tend to use these razors. Now, shaving is a very effective method of hair removal, and the bonus point is it's absolutely pain-free, and hence it is my absolute favorite.
Same.
But the only downside to shaving is that you've got to do it a lot more often than you would do waxing, threading or tweezing, because unlike the other three, with waxing you're just removing the hair off the surface of the skin, but with tweezing, waxing or threading, you're removing your hair follicles from the root. Hence the growth is a little slower, but with shaving the growth rate is quicker.
I personally love shaving as well because it's very easy. Razors are very easily accessible, and you have these specific facial razors meant just for your face, so you can get every nook and cranny of your face easily.
Now let's dive into some of the very common myths and misconceptions there are out there about facial shaving.
The number one most famous myth about shaving is that your hair grows thicker and darker. Well, the answer to this is both a no and a yes. We'll explain why.
So as I already mentioned, when you thread, wax or tweeze, what you're doing is you're removing the hair from the roots. You're taking the entire hair follicle out. And when the new hair follicles start growing, it's generally the tip or the thinnest part of the hair that comes out of your skin. Which is why when you touch your skin after you have threaded or tweezed, you can generally feel it being soft on your skin.
But when you shave, what happens is you cut the hair on the surface of the skin. So when this hair grows back, it grows back from where it's been cut, which is now the middle portion of the hair and not as thin as the tip of the hair. which is why it feels thicker and more coarse.
So there's no fundamental change in the structure or the nature of your hair. It's just a little bit of technicality in terms of the regrowth of your hair.
Myth number 2. Sharing razors is okay. Nope. Sharing razors is an absolute no-no.
No.
There's a lot of bacteria on the surface of your blades every single time you use it. Now think of a toothbrush. You wouldn't share your toothbrush with anyone else. Similarly, do not ever share your razors with anyone else. It can lead to infections. So don't ever share your razors with anybody.
Myth number 3. Dry shaving is similar to shaving wet. No, it's not. Dry shaving can lead to more irritation and it can also leave your skin more prone to cuts. It's always better to moisturize your skin first in order to soften your hair follicles, or you could also use a shaving foam or a shaving gel so that the razor kind of glides smoothly on your skin, and thereby you can avoid cuts or any irritation that will result from those cuts happening on your face.
Myth number 4. Shaving causes acne. Well, not necessarily. Let me explain why. Now, acne is caused generally by higher production of sebum and oil on your skin or due to clogged pores. So, shaving does not directly cause any acne on your skin. But in some cases, it could lead to worsening of your acne if you use your razor incorrectly. Incorrect shaving happens when you don't have a clean blade, if you use a very old blade, if you don't lubricate your skin properly before shaving, or if you take your razor repeatedly on the same spot.
Disclaimer, if you have severe inflamed acne on your skin, it's recommended that you stay away from shaving. In fact, it's better you stay away from any kind of facial hair removal for that matter. If your acne is very severe, inflamed or quite painful, then it's better to stay away from all kind of facial hair removal because it could lead to worsening of your infection on the skin. Also, in cases of severe inflamed acne, it's better for you to consult your dermatologist to find out what is the best kind of facial hair removal for your skin.
At the end of the day, you do you. So if shaving works for you, shave your face. If waxing works for you, wax your face. These are just tips that help you avoid any sort of problems that can occur from these hair removal methods. We personally though are gonna stick to shaving. Alright then, that was it for our Halloween special episode, and if you like this video, make sure to give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel below, and we will see you in our next video. Bye! Halloween!